Accelerator. Earlier, this was a very small topic in AWS, okay, Global Accelerator, but now AWS has added so many features in this. Okay, so we need to understand this. AWS Global Accelerator. So what it does, it improves performance for a wide range of applications, okay, including those which are using TCP and UDP protocols by optimizing network paths and providing static IP addresses. Okay. Initially, AWS Global Accelerator was known to provide static IP addresses to your load balancer. Okay. So there was, for example, if we have any load balancer, right? So there we are able to find out there is a DNS name, but in certain scenarios, we may be requiring to have a dedicated IP address to our load balancer. So in those scenarios, what we used to do, we used to create the global accelerator along with it. Now, AWS Global Accelerator help us to optimize our network paths along with providing the static IP address as well. What it does basically, it use your edge locations to find the optimal path to the nearest regional endpoint. Okay, so endpoint are like your load balancer. These are the endpoint where you are actually forwarding the traffic. Okay, so with the help of edge location, it will optimize, it will optimal your endpoint. Okay, and it will be forwarding the traffic to your endpoint itself. Okay, here one thing to know, your AWS Global Accelerator doesn't cache the content, okay, in the edge location. So basically, Cloudfront is a different technology, is a different service who cache your content, right? But AWS Global Accelerator doesn't cache your content, okay? It doesn't store your content. It just redirect to the destination, okay, in an optimal path, but it doesn't store your content. That's what I want to call. So it is ideal for applications which are requiring static IP addresses, okay, which needs to have regional failover and optimizing performance for non-HTTP protocols. Okay, it doesn't mean it doesn't support HTTP or HTTPS protocol. Okay, it also supports HTTP and HTTPS in addition to TCP and UDP. Okay, so these are a few of the things about the AWS Global Accelerator. If I just want to show you some sort of difference between your Amazon CloudFront and AWS Global Accelerator, I can just show you. Give me a minute. Let me share something. Okay, I hope you are able to see this. Okay, so here the differences are basically this Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network where it stores your data at the edge locations, but here it is a network performance optimization. Here it doesn't store your data, it optimizes your path to forward the traffic. It supports HTTP, HTTPS only. It supports HTTP, HTTPS along with TCP and UDP as well. It cache your data at the edge location. It means it store your data. It doesn't store. Okay, it just provide the optimal path. It uses a dynamic IP address, but Global Accelerator provides you the static IP address. And here the use cases could be different, so that is being fine. Any questions till here?
No, I got it.
Okay, fine. Now let's go and let's have a look how it works. Okay, well, how we gonna do that? Let's try to understand this. Okay, so here we used to have the load balancer, right? But what I want to open a new paint here. You have a load balancer here. Okay, now before the load balancer, what I want to do here, you have a load balancer. Okay, here you will be having your global accelerator, and you will be having with laptop. Here we have the user. So this is the user, and who will be forwarding the traffic to your global accelerator. Okay, and this global accelerator will forward the traffic to your application load balancer, and behind the application load balancer you will be having the EC2 instances. I can say it could be one EC2 instance or two EC2 instance or three, as much we want to have. Let's say two EC2 instance. Okay, so this one will be the flow. So earlier we used to have the application load balancer, but now we will be having the global accelerator, and through which we will be accessing our website. Okay, it will provide us the optimal path, and it will be providing us additional static IP addresses to our load balancer to get them accessed. Okay, to get our load balancer accessed. Fine. So here, what I'll be doing here, if I just go to the EC2 instances, I will be going 1 second here. In North Virginia, we already have the EC2 instances in place. So let me do one thing. We have this common crypto EC2, right? I will be starting this instance. Okay. So now the instance is being started. And until the EC2 instance gets started, what we'll be doing, we'll go here to the load balancer and we'll be creating one. Okay, to create the load balancer, we already know, we'll just go here, we'll say create application load balancer. The name we'll be giving, any name we can give. We can say global AWS accelerator ALB, or instead of that, let's have it region specific. Let's say Virginia ALB and website. Okay, this is the name which I'm giving. I want to have it internet facing. I'm okay with this. Here I go, and default VPC we'll be using. I'll be selecting all of them. Okay, now I'll go security group. Okay, this security group will be changing to the load balancer security group which we got created. Here I go, target group. Okay, test TG1 target group we already have. Let me have a look. What is here in test TG? EC2. Let's go to this target group, then we'll see. Okay, can I see that what is the target? Okay, target is the common crypto EC2, so we are good. We already have the target group in place, so we can use this target group. That's not a problem. Okay, or if you want, I can get this created, but in our previous session, we already created this, right? So I believe you are already aware about it. So I'll be using this test TG target group, which I got created, and here I go, and Now, if I just go here, we can see AWS Global Accelerator. So I will be clicking on this, okay? And what I want Global Accelerator to get created along with my load balancer. So here I will be giving it a name, Global Accelerator, okay, or I can say Komal, okay? I'm fine with it. Here I go. If I want to see the benefits and consideration of it, then you can see it will improve your network performance for your application. It will provide you fast failover for multi-region and multi-AZ architecture. It will remove the DNS cache dependency and protect your application from DDoS attacks closer to the source. So this is what it will be providing. It is not compatible with Cloudfront. If you don't need global static IP address or traffic, consider Amazon Cloudfront. Okay. If we are not needing static IP address or traffic management across multiple regions, we can use Cloudfront. One thing I would like to show you, see this one is not highlighted. If I will be removing this one got highlighted. If I'll be selecting this, okay, your global accelerator will get grayed off. Okay, so here only one we can use, whether CloudFront or we can use AWS Global Accelerator. Fine, then here I go and I will be saying create load balancer. So now load balancer is gonna get created along with your AWS Global Accelerator. So this is under the provisioning state. And here, if you just go to the target group, then here you should have an EC2 instance. And if I just go to this EC2 instance, this EC2 instance should also be into running condition. And one website must be working onto this. So if I just go here, not this is something different. This, here if I go, we paste it out. Yeah, this one is working, crypto site, right? So we are good here. Here, if I just go, what I can do, I can just go here. Images. Okay, maybe this is the global accelerator, right? I can copy image. I can just go here. I can paste it out here. Okay, this is your global accelerator. Fine. Now, what do I need to do? Here, I'll go to my load balancer. Okay, I can say this is under the provisioning state. Now, if I just go here, then here I can go to the integrations, and integrations, I should be able to find the details of global accelerator. Or if I don't want to find it from here directly, I can go here. I can say AWS global accelerator. Okay, this is the one. I can find this out. So here I am. And I am able to see, okay, global accelerator is there and status is in progress. So this is getting created. So once it will get created, then we will be able to see the traffic like this is active and it should be in running condition. So here, if I just have a look, okay, this global accelerator has received two IP addresses. Okay, the one is this and the second one is this. These are the static IP addresses which has been provided from Amazon pool. These IP addresses are not gonna change. So here into this particular figure, this global accelerator is having two IP addresses. So now this one is the identity, okay, to forward our traffic. So here I go. And here, along with that, what we can see, I can see one particular listener. It means this global accelerator will be listening at port number 80, and which is all healthy at this moment of time. So here, if I just go into the all listener, then here I'm able to see this one is listening at port number 80, TCP protocol. And here, if I just go to endpoint, then here I should be able to see, okay, there is one endpoint, which is this. This is your load balancer, which we recently got created. Okay, if I will be clicking on here, then it should be redirecting the traffic where the traffic is getting redirected to our load balancer. Okay, not traffic, but we are redirecting to this particular load balancer, which we just got created, right? So this one is also being active at this moment of time. So here we can see one endpoint is there. Okay. So like here in Global Accelerator, we have one endpoint, and but which is the endpoint? The endpoint is the application load balancer, and behind application load balancer, we have these two EC2 instances. So now here, if I just go, let me see if accelerator is being enabled. Okay, this one is enabled, status is still in progress. Okay, that's fine. Here, if I just go again, I would like to see endpoint, and into the endpoint, we can see this is our load balancer, and this is the weight. The weight is 128. By default, this is 128 only. 128 means this is healthy. And here it shows healthy. So health check is also being defined like 30 seconds. After every 30 seconds, it will be validating whether your load balancer is healthy or not. Okay. And threshold is 3. Okay, so after every 30 seconds, it will be checking, and if it received the response 3 times as healthy, it will declare it as healthy. If it received 3 times as unhealthy, it will declare it as unhealthy. And health check port is port number 80. On port number 80 only it is checking. Okay, so this is what the architecture is of your global accelerator. Do you have any concern or any questions till the time?
No, I got it, but till now.
Okay, fine. Now, here, if I just go, then our accelerator should be in, okay, this one is still in progress. Let this be, okay, let me try to do one thing. Here we can see the DNS name, right? I can just go here over the browser. Okay, let me try to paste it and press enter. Let's see if we are getting some output or do we need to wait. Okay, we are getting the output through our global accelerator, right? So it means our global accelerator is showing us into the in progress state, but this one is about to get active. Okay. So again, what we need to do, again, we will be going to our Route 53 and we will be redirecting our traffic to our global accelerator. Okay. So here I go, Route 53. And in Route 53, here, if I go, I will be creating this and I will say any like for either I can keep it like this. Okay, I can keep it like this. That's fine. Here I'll click on alias. This is global accelerator, and this is our global accelerator. And here I go and say create target. Okay, so now target is being created. Okay, so now if I just go here and if I use this impulsehash.com. Okay, then through this also we are getting the desired output, right? That looks better. Now, what next we need to do? To do next, here we can see this is still in 1 second. Let me refresh. Okay, this is still in progress, but we are getting the output. Okay, then I'm good.